Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to be talking about how to properly detangle your hair, or how to properly detangle your daughter's hair, because growing up I did have naturally curly hair. My hair was so curly that when I was 2-3 years old, all my mom had to do was just twist my hair around her finger and it was curly for church. For my older sister, she had to have sponge rollers in all night. So my hair was very curly. And growing up, I'm not gonna say my mom ruined my hair, because I think we all kind of did that because we didn't know how to take care of it. But it definitely was something that I didn't really learn how to do growing up. I was always taught that it's easier to detangle your hair starting from the ends going up to your roots, and I think that's kind of self-explanatory. But I was not educated on how to properly detangle my hair because it is naturally curly. So there is truth in the statement that you should not brush your hair when it's wet, that your hair is stronger when it's dry, and that is 100% true. If you have naturally straight hair, I would definitely suggest waiting till your hair is completely dry before detangling. But if you have naturally wavy, curly, coily, kinky curly hair, I think that it is best that you detangle your hair with some type of slip in it, or when it is very, very wet, with a whole bunch of conditioner or a whole bunch of leave-in conditioner, so that it's easier to really work those tangles out of your hair. I'm going to be showing you 2 different ways to properly detangle your hair, whether it is dry or whether it's very wet. I'm going to split my hair down the middle, and I'm going to detangle one side while it's dry, and then I'm going to detangle the other side while it's wet, but with a whole bunch of leave-in conditioner. So after this, I'm going to pop in the shower because it's wash day, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how I detangle my hair when it's wet. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, and comment down below whether you detangle your hair if your hair is dry or wet, because I'm very interested to see how you detangle your hair. When you have wavy curly hair, I would definitely suggest not detangling your hair when it's dry. But if you have to, if you're in a rush or anything, be very, very careful. So my hair is pretty tangly. This spot right here always gets tangly when I want to split my hair down the middle. So you have to be very gentle. If you have a tangle that is just in there and it won't come out, I just very gently kind of pull on it like this. I don't work through the tangle yet, but I make sure that it's separated so I can get a good middle part. This is the side that I'm going to detangle when I get out of the shower. We got some tangles going on, which is very normal for naturally curly hair, because we go 4 or 5 days without washing our hair. It's really normal to get a lot of tangles because we're not going to brush our hair when it's dry. But if we do, and sometimes I do, here are some steps that you can do to make sure that you protect your hair before you start brushing. So my first go-to would be a spray detangler, but I don't have that anymore. So what I'm going to do is very gently spritz just a little bit of water. So it's not going to be soaking wet, not even a little bit damp, because my hair is such a low porosity. Just this inside, because for me the inside here gets the most tangly, because that's the part that rubs up on my back while my hair is down. I grab some organic coconut oil to start, and some of this does have avocado oil and jojoba oil in it because I did a oil hair mask a few weeks ago. So I'm just going to take some of that in my hand, and I'm going to rub it on the tangly areas, just like this. and especially on my ends. Now I am using this to detangle, and I will be washing this out when I get in the shower. So there is no need to fret. This will all be getting washed out. So next, I'm going to take a small section of hair. I don't use a tangle teaser or anything. I just use a regular wide paddle brush, which has worked pretty good on my hair. If you have a tangle teaser or another brush that is meant for tangles, definitely use that, or a wet brush. You just start from the bottom and you work your way up. So because I have put some oil in my hair, it is kind of coating my strands to make it a little more slick. Now, if you're in a hurry and you really want to get some of these tangles out, you don't want to slather your hair in coconut oil, then what you can do is just get a little bit of oil on your hands, find that one tangle or those few tangles, rub the tangle in between your fingers very gently with the oil on your fingers, and then just gently work that tangle out with your fingers. So you're not doing a full brushing, you're just kind of spot detangling. And if I find a tangle, I start at the very base of the tangle and then I work my way up. Then you can see once I get up to my roots, there's really not a lot of tangles. It's just the back areas. This side of my hair is completely detangled, and this is how much hair I lost. Maybe less, because I did still have some hair on my brush from the last time I brushed my hair, so probably a little less than this, but this is very, very normal for me, especially when I do detangle my hair. I've gone 5 days without brushing my hair, so you're gonna have, when you go that long, you're gonna have hair that has that is in the shedding process that is going to get caught up in the rest of your hair, which will cause some tangling. So this is very, very normal. So I'm going to hop in the shower. I'm going to wash my hair, and I will keep the sides as separate as I can, and then we are going to detangle this side when I get out of the shower. So I will see you in a few. We washed and conditioned in the shower. I did keep them separate, but I'm gonna give you guys some tips on how to help with tangles while I detangle this side, because this video is already so long. So I know that in the curly hair community, they say that silicones are horrible, that you should not use silicones. I say that silicones have helped my hair a lot with not tangling. So if you feel like you need to use silicones on your hair or on your daughter's hair to keep it from tangling, then do it. Do what works for you. By the way, this is my Garnier Fructis Damaging Treat 3-in-1 mask, conditioner, and leave-in. So I use silicones in some of my oils, especially this oil right here. I put this oil on my hair when it is dry, especially on the back of my hair, to keep it from tangling. That oil has amazing slip, and I feel like it really, really does help with my hair not getting it so tangled. So because silicones does coat the hair, I would definitely suggest using silicones as like a finisher, like an oil once your hair is dry, to coat the hair. So it does kind of keep in that moisture, but you will have to use a sulfate to get that silicone off of your hair. So that's kind of the unruly thing about sulfates and silicones, is that if you use a silicone, you have to use a sulfate to get that off of your hair. That's just what it is. Silicones can build up over time, as well as other natural emollients like oils, coconut oil, shea butter. Those two products will build up on your hair over time, so you will have to use a sulfate eventually to really cleanse your hair and to get that buildup off of your strands, whether it is from silicones or whether it is from natural emollients. I have found that I can go a good 2 days with my curly hair before I feel like I need to start wearing it up or pulled back off of my back, so I can protect my hair and keep it less tangly. So if you find that your hair tangles a lot, but you're also wearing your hair down a lot, you're not using leave-in conditioners, you're not using a lot of conditioner when you're in the shower, change that. Use a lot of leave-in conditioner when you get out of the shower. Use really good protective oils like the one I just showed you. Use jojoba oil, and then use protective hairstyles. If you know you're going to be out and about and you really don't want your hair down, put it up in a pineapple. Do a cute curly bun when you sleep. If your hair is long and wavy and you don't really care about keeping your natural curls for days, put it in a braid or get a sleeping bonnet. I have the one I use linked in the description box below. I tried to sleep with it and it's not tight enough around my head. Like, my hair is so long and so big when it is up in the bonnet that eventually the bonnet just kind of slips right off my head, and so it really doesn't do anything. So I do put my hair up in a pineapple still. I will have to buy some satin pillowcases to help protect my hair, but so far just putting my hair up in the pineapple at night works. If your daughter is younger and you're just wanting to keep her hair from tangling, then definitely I would suggest buying some satin pillowcases. You can get a pair on Amazon for $10 to $12. They're pretty affordable. When you go into the silk material, they will get a little more expensive. Silk is the ultimate material to use because it's just so soft, softer than satin. So those are just some of my tips to helping your hair from getting too tangly. And definitely make sure that you're doing a deep conditioner every week or every other week, or at least once a month if you don't feel like your hair needs it all that often. Let me show you all of the hair that I've lost so far from this side. So this is all of the hair that I've lost on this side. Probably about the same on both sides. I feel like this side may have been a little bit more because my hair was dry. Even though I did have some oil in it, there probably was some breakage going on because my hair was dry and it wasn't wet with a whole bunch of leave-in conditioner in it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video on how to properly detangle your hair. I know there are some variations between how to properly detangle your hair from person to person. This is just how I feel like is the proper way to detangle your hair, and I have been doing this for a long time now. So I feel like my hair is not super damaged. It's not breaking off a ton. It works for me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any other videos that I upload. I do curly hair videos every single Friday. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more curly hair videos, don't forget to check out links in my bio for information. I just made a coloring book. It is $12.99 on my Etsy shop. If you love to color, whether you are younger or older, or you have kids that are very artistic that need to get some creativity out, go ahead and check out my coloring book in the description box below. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will be seeing you in the next video.